Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Christina, the spread out over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team hens him in and brings him down. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw over the middle, and he's got it. Big play across midfield to spot it near the 36.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
A couple things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Second down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. And the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Breaking free at the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's caught downfield. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Sophomore trying to make a play but put too much on the throw. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He missed it. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air, it's Johnson. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. Commodores will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. offense is back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That run sets up a critical third down play. And he'll set up to throw. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
When he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to launch it deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? He's at the 50, at the 30, the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
What an incredible job here by this safety, sitting back in cover two, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
To throw, it's Johnson. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a quick grab. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Field goal try, no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They'll run it here. A quick juke. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The Gators will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And your Vanderbilt Commodores will take over. First and 10.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense cannot be stopped. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
He's brought down at the 18.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I'd really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
24, Florida 6.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Finds room at the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. You pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Makes a quick grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And here's a carry for the fullback. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? Third and goal, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Commodores. And the beatdown continues. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
And everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off the scramble.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Receiver in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
With the score, Vanderbilt 31, Florida 6.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They call the counter play here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with the first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
That is no good. That's just some minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Picks up 9. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Snags the quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
By the receiver. Gain of 7. First down for the offense.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
He's running out of time here. Fighting off the defender. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up. Looking to pass this time. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's escaping the pocket now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Commodores will line up to punt it away.
Number 79 on to punt it away.
And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty.
Here we go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Third and long. He'll try to pass it again from his own end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive.
42 Spider. Ringo.
to the air. It's Lagway. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, that's going to cost you.
He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The back's got it again. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Using his legs here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout.
Commodores will have to kick this away.
Number 79 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this is